Welcome back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked as we continue a discussion that has been enriching and informative and is vital. Now, we are next going to introduce you to a wonderful human being. Gabriel is an actor, a writer, and a director, and all of that at only the age of 1.5 years old. Or at least that is how long Gabe has been on testosterone, otherwise referred to as T. And he joins us now for our Transgender Day of Visibility discussion to talk us through his journey to becoming the man that he is today and his experience as a member of the transgender community. I got a little chuckle from you at least. I made it funny. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Take us right to the beginning, a year and a half ago, becoming into your own, becoming the man that you are today. How does it feel to finally become the person that you are?
It feels amazing. I could never have known how good it would feel, but as I got closer to the moment where I started testosterone, I was getting more and more anxious because I was feeling so far away from myself. So to now be on that journey, I'm still blown away. Every week I inject myself with depot testosterone in my stomach, and it is, I feel so overwhelmed with gratitude each time, and it feels good. It feels really, really good.
What a path for you to walk on your own, yes, but you're not alone. You have a family around you, you have a community around you. How did your family adapt, and have they adapted to the journey that you're on, in fact?
They have. I think it was difficult, especially for my parents at first, because as parents, you want your kids to be safe, and everyone knows that being transgender and being visibly transgender or out as transgender socially, you can be put in a lot of dangerous or unsafe situations. So my parents saw that, and they also saw a lot of representation in the media and in the news about how tough it is to be trans, and I think they just wanted to protect me from that, and they really wanted to make sure I was sure. Of course, with all trans people, if we're saying we're trans, trust, we have thought about it a lot. No one's trying to just say it for fun. So they've really done a lot of work to come around since then, and they, you know, a lot of trans people get kicked out of their homes or get into a lot more trouble than I did. They asked the tough questions and they had a tough time, but they're doing the work to...
How did you broach that conversation?
With my partner, Lauren, who's here. I absolutely... I needed some help, and I had Lauren and another friend, and actually a close group of sort of my community of friends hold my hand through it, and Lauren sat down with me and my parents, and I just told them... I first told them my pronouns and my name that I had chosen for myself, and then I told them I wanted to start depot testosterone as the first of many possible ways that you can affirm your gender. And basically tried to debunk the myths that they immediately brought up and tell them I'm still the same person, just changing the outside to match the inside better.
That's who you really are.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you had to be very honest with them and also with yourself. But what I love, and you mentioned your partner, is that you guys have a series on social media where you're actually welcoming your followers into the space, which is tough because you have to be real, you have to be, you know, just authentic with your experience. Why do you think it was so important for you to take everyone along on this journey with you?
Yeah, well, the first reason, the most important reason to me is that many years ago, I saw someone named Chelaman, who's a deaf artist and activist who's also trans from the States. He did his depot testosterone injection live on his Instagram one day. I had never seen it. I didn't really know what it entailed, and I didn't really have the language for it. And he just was that representation that I needed to go, oh, maybe that'll be me someday. And then I guess as I would always try and tune in for it, and when I would see it, I would think, if I ever had the guts to do this, I better pay it forward. So that's my main reason. The other reason is that a lot of cis people come on and listen, and they, I hope, are then given the tools to better look after the trans people around them.
Because it's not just about being educated and understanding, it's knowing what and how to be proactive in that space.
Exactly.
As an actor, there must be a certain joy when you see yourself performing. How has that changed versus looking at yourself on screen then and looking on yourself now as the person that you are?
Well, I had to stop acting to sort of get real with myself about what I knew I needed deep down inside, because our industry is still so gendered and there's still so much focus on if you are a woman, being a leading lady and what's going to be castable. And even if you cut your hair, it's a whole issue. And your agents, you have to check with them. So I just stopped acting completely, and I love acting, so that was tough, but I knew I had to in order to really get real with who I am. And then I started hormones, and I came out, and I'm only now feeling really ready and excited to start acting again from this place, because I'm not spending 90% of my energy performing a gender. I can use all that energy now to work on the acting. Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited to perform from this place. When I watch old footage of me acting, it's with some sadness, but also some humor. And I just sort of look at it and go like, wow, look how far I came. It's really, I'm grateful when I see that. But I'm excited to get some footage from now.
And look, you're going to have a whole different bag of tricks when it comes to performing as well.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I think you've got an unfair advantage over a lot of actors out there.
I'll take it.
You look so happy and comfortable in your skin, man, which is, I think every human being is striving to find that place of self-acceptance. So congratulations.
Thank you.
On
Thank
getting
you so
to that point. And thank you so much for being proud enough to share this journey in your social media space, but also coming onto a platform like this. And hopefully this isn't a singular day every year, but often, you know, what we like to see as a platform every day for people to be able to
More is
embrace.
better. So thank you for spotlighting it as well. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course, thank you.